Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
What up? What up? Y'all already know. You ain't already got to get your shades of blue. Still got time to get it forever for the next version of the book come out. But before anything, y'all know we like to say Grand Rising. You in here, please like, share, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. What up, Trey Money?
What's up, bro? I'm good.
Man, cool, man. Another day.
Another dollar.
You know it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who we got in here so far? Let's see who be the first one in here today.
It could be anybody now. The way it go in the morning, it could be anybody that pop in here first. Usually it's Matt holding it down, but sometimes it could be Kyle, sometimes it could be 2K, and so I don't know. You know.
Yeah, Mac was on the road for a minute, man. Mac
Hmm.
was on the road. He got busy on us.
That's all right. He's definitely holding it down as the first person to jump in the comment section and everything. You
Nah,
know.
we
But
appreciate the love, but we got some gifts we're gonna start giving away. We got Morning Mac t-shirts, we got mugs. What else we got, Trey?
it's mugs, t-shirts, coasters, keychains. You know. Yep. Some shirts. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we ready to start
Beautiful
giving back.
merchandise. Beautiful merchandise. Yeah, I definitely want to do something around the first person. I was thinking about the breakfast idea, but then I was like, maybe that's whack. You know.
Yeah,
No, I
anybody take some breakfast. They ain't paying for it, they'll take anything that's free.
yeah, I definitely was thinking about doing that, but I love some type of giveaway would be dope. You know, because we do got a select few that I know is gonna be in the stream regardless, be in the stream or be on the panel regardless. So it's all good. It's a little chilly today. It ain't too bad, but I don't know what's up with the weather. One minute you out there fishing in shorts and shit, and then the next minute you got a motherfucking coat on again. So
Nah,
I
I
don't know
ain't
what's up
fucking
with
with
that,
that
but
weather.
mm,
I ain't fucking with it. That's that tricky weather, man. You don't know if it's gonna be hot or cold. And I don't
yeah,
know if it's like that a lot of other places, because DC, the DMV area, it's like that, man. When I go other places, if it's hot, it be hot. If it's
yeah.
cold, it be cold. But DC is like, what the fuck? Like,
You
it
get
might be
your own
tomorrow.
weather. It's like
Yeah,
everybody have their own climate. Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. At least Florida, I knew like during the day it's gonna be hot as shit, but about
yeah,
time that sun go down, it started to get windy, get a little cool out there. But you knew
yeah.
like after these hours,
You can expect it. Yeah, you can anticipate the shit. At
it
least
might snow tomorrow in DC. Shit, you never know.
you never know exactly.
They be calling for
Yeah.
all types of shit, man. But we
But it's
turning up.
still enough to sit outside. You said we turning up today.
Yeah, I got a little jam. You heard I want people to listen to. This the second one, man. I was like, these joints be cranking. I don't know who doing these songs. They be saying this. It be posted on a Iran page. They be saying these
Yeah.
warnings they sending out to Trump over that. But the songs and stuff be having too much American feel. Like, nah, there's somebody
This,
here making
this,
these videos. Yeah, but I like these joints, man. I'm gonna play it for y'all today, man, just to get the
all
day
right.
started.
Yeah. Power plant day. Rich day. You scared of the pictures? Power plant day. Rich day. Open the fucking straight or you'll be living in hell. Censor the satellites. How what we did to your bases. You're losing your mind and then you're losing this war. Face it. You tweet like a madman, threatening power plants and bridges. Praise be to Allah. You sound unhinged, you bitch. You want us living in hell, but you're the one scared of the sky. Begging every satellite company to hide what we did to your guys. 17 bases hit, C-130 and Blackhawks gone. On a million wasted just to save one pawn. And you're blocking the photos so the world doesn't see how bad little Iran fucked up your military. Power plant day, preach that. Open the fucking straight or you'll be living in hell. Censor the satellites, how what we did to your bases. You're losing your mind, then you're losing this war. Face it. Sacred defense. We still standing. You censoring the sky. Yeah.
Nah, that's American. You can't tell me nothing about that. That's American. That ain't nobody over there nowhere. That's
That
somebody
motherfucker goes so hard, man.
right here. That shit
Like
don't need to think like that.
they second one. I'm like, who making these songs? Man? Like these joints cranking, man.
I was
They
watching some shit yesterday on North Korea. Wasn't nobody dare do no shit like this. You'd be executed like a talking
yeah,
about, you gonna make some shit like this. That joint shouldn't crank like that. Ain't no reason why that joint didn't crank like that.
yeah, they know a
And I
lot.
got earphones in, shit.
Yeah, I know a lot of y'all probably heard him that, man. Tap in, buddy. Be having them joints though. And he always used the Lego joints, man. Or she. I don't know what it is. Or they.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Whoever,
damn, yeah, all that.
whoever it is, they got some money behind them. Cause they
Yeah,
use high tech stuff, you know.
yeah. This ain't no regular. This ain't that Soros shit everybody using right now. This ain't none of that.
Yeah,
Whatever they doing.
this how you use this AI.
Yeah, that's a music video. That's damn near music video out here.
Cal, I'm with the Cal pop in. I'm let him know they muted his video that they sent in.
Yeah,
Still
let
got
'em
some
try to play it.
more.
Yeah, just let them know we try to play it.
See what they talking about today. I'm going through the vault. See,
All
much
good.
say scientists who work on very sensitive research have gone missing or have been found dead. Well, unalive. Got
Unalive.
that's crazy. Huh? This again, this ain't the first time, probably won't be the
Surely,
last.
surely not. Let's see what they talking about though.
Oh, we got somebody just popped up in here.
Somebody sliding
Wake
here.
up with the
Welcome,
sun
welcome.
and a steaming cup.
For
Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Started right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose.
Got young Trip in here. What up with you, King?
What up, though? Good day, Grand Rising. You know what time it is? It's time to talk some shit.
Turn up Tuesday, man. We just getting into the first clip.
You called us right before the turn, so you right.
We about to turn up right now.
See what they talking about they did with these scientists. They talking about they've been going missing or they've been found already, but every time they found unalive.
Story that caught our attention. We're talking about a number of U.S. scientists, some connected to very sensitive research, who have died or disappeared. Let's break down what we know so far. We're going to start with Carl Grillmar. Carl Grillmar, pictured here, was an astrophysicist at Caltech. He worked on a NASA-supported space telescope project and infrared systems. Now, he was shot and killed at his home just 2 months ago. Then there's Frank Maywald. He was the senior scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab, focused on advanced satellite systems, and he died nearly 2 years ago, but his cause of death has never been made public. Meanwhile, Monica Reza also reportedly connected to NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab project. She went missing last summer while hiking in California. No trace. It keeps going. There's William McCaslin, a retired Air Force general. He, too, is missing. He's a former head of Air Force Research Lab and oversaw advanced space and surveillance programs. He's been missing since February. And reports say he once oversaw funding connected to a project that also included Monica Reza. Now, there's more. To New Mexico, Melissa Casais. She has been missing since last summer. She worked at Los Alamos National Lab. She had an administrative role, but reportedly also had security clearances. Just months earlier, she went missing. So too did Anthony Chavez, also connected to Los Alamos, an engineer. He disappeared during a walk. No signs, no answers. And then finally, there's Nuno Loureiro. You remember Nuno Loureiro? He was the MIT researcher focused on nuclear fusion and was shot and killed in his Massachusetts home last December. It was the case of the Brown shooter. It's a separate case with no confirmed links to the others. But here's the key point. Authorities have not connected these cases, but look at the overlap. The same handful of institutions, NASA, Air Force Research, Los Alamos Laboratory. So, could they be connected? Or is this something else entirely? There's a story that caught our attention. We're talking about a...
Wow.
Hey,
You sign yourself away. You sign your soul on any stage. You ain't got to be like no entertainer, no basketball player, no musician, nothing like that. You sign your soul away like on any level. When you sworn to secrecy and all that type of shit, they probably came across some information, discovered something that wasn't supposed to be out there, and to eliminate the source and make sure information doesn't spread or get out anywhere. Probably took him out. Maybe you declined to do something, you didn't want to do something, or something wasn't right or whatever, and you didn't want to go with it. And you're part of the system. That's not new, but it's always gonna have the same kind of impact when when you read or you hear that people have disappeared, people going bye bye for whatever they're participating in. But yeah, when you saw the secrecy and all of that type of stuff, you signing yourself away on any level. It ain't got to be entertainment. You one of the biggest scientists working with NASA and all that. Hey, Kyle stepped in right on time.
This is sickening, man. All these scientists, and so far, the ones that have been found have been unalive. What you think behind this trip? What come to mind? We just speculate right now.
Oh, I
Started.
I can guarantee what this is. I promise you this. They were all working on a similar project, man. It just not that many scientists get killed in that short. I mean, come on, man. If a duck walks and it talks, it probably ain't a, it quacks. Excuse me. It probably ain't a freaking frog.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, I feel you.
And the whole thing is like, we do research, you're not going to find the specifics on exactly what project you like, but you might be able to find some hints. And I would bet money that everything they were working on tied together somewhere.
Yeah, I feel you. We didn't forget the video, Kyle. They actually muted the video. We was about
Yeah,
to pull it up in the roster, and they actually muted that joint. Like they took the sound, kept the post probably because the post is getting engagement, and they like anything with engagement. But the fact that you can't interact with it and hear the video at all is crazy. Like Molly can't turn the sound up or anything. It's like taken. Like
yeah,
they snatched the sound from the whole video. So if you can find me a like-minded one and send it to me or Molly, then we can go ahead and pull it up. But the video itself is muted.
yeah, God. You see, when I hit the audio, it said mute due to copyright claims. So I can't even hit it. So they kept the video up. But they don't want us to hear something. So must was a good video, Cal. You can find us another repost of it with the audio still playing. We can give
We'll
out.
play it.
Yeah, but appreciate the clip though, man. They got rid of that thing fast.
Yeah, they must have been saying something.
Yeah,
You gotta start screen
Yo,
recording it, Kyle. When you find something, screen record it. Then you always have it as it was when you seen it before they edit it or delete it.
yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
Molly. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I thought you was done.
Nah, you ain't interrupt nothing. Go ahead.
You get a chance, send me that video, man, because I'm interested to see if I'll be able to hear the audio. Or maybe
Oh,
it's just something like trying to do it on here.
oh shit, I got you now. I know it's like this what I do for a living, Trip. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing that.
Yeah, I sent it to you, but they muted the
Yep,
audio.
just got it.
The audio, period.
Muted
Hit it
all
or
that.
do
Let's see if they let Trip head. If they
Yeah,
let
I'll try it right now. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself. I'll try it right now.
go ahead. Yeah, but yeah, they don't be playing. They done happened to me so many times. Y'all heard me on this show before say, oh, they got rid of the video. Most times it was muted, but trying to explain that to some people, they gonna still be like, yeah, but you can the video there, but like, nah, cut down the audio. It's like if a song playing in the background while you live, they would cut it down
Yeah.
because you got copyright claims. You playing somebody else stuff. But
I got the audio.
okay, let's hear it.
Yeah. What, you want me to just put my phone up to it?
Yeah, we probably can hear it.
I'll try. See if it works. And I'll put the screen towards the video.
He was accidentally
Hold on, let me start over. Oh, come on, get out of here.
emails. This is what we've pieced together from the emails and other intelligence sources. Charlie Kirk was never shot with a bullet. He was accidentally decapitated by a piece of shrapnel from a miniature explosive planted inside his microphone.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
The device was supposed to blow out his chest cavity, but the explosive malfunctioned. Instead of detonating downward, it ripped upward and took his neck. That is why security immediately ripped every device off the stage.
No, for a crime scene, you don't move anything. He takes down the camera that is directly above where Charlie was sitting and would be able to provide, therefore, a lot of insight. And then you can see he kind of sits the camera onto the desk, and it looks like he removes the SIM card from it, or the SD card, if you will.
That is why the security camera behind Charlie was yanked from the wall on live feed. That is why they literally stole his body from the scene before the coroner could arrive.
Yeah.
That is why Netanyahu went on television within minutes.
An Iranian operative explains how they hacked Kash Patel's personal emails.
This is what we've pieced together from the emails and other intelligence sources. Charlie Kirk was never shot with a bullet. He was accidentally decapitated by a piece of shrapnel from a miniature explosive planted inside his microphone.
God damn.
Yeah, I heard that too. And I'm trying to find the old video I had of them showing it like exploding.
Like supposed to blow out his chest cavity.
What up? Appreciate the video, Cal. Yeah, I couldn't hear it at all. I wish I knew that because I had some old clips on that. I'm gonna still look for them so people can get some visual on what they mean by that microphone explode, because you can turn microphones and boom mics and stuff into weapons. A lot of people do, you know, so it's just like I believe that's what happened. You know, I don't care what anybody say. What's y'all thoughts on the deal? Y'all think this how Charlie might been taken out, or y'all just think he was hit from afar from a sniper?
Nah, because it'd have been more catastrophic than that. I still got clips saved in my phone from different angles and stuff. That it seems like it's wiped off the internet now, or very hard to find. You know, but yeah, I believe that because yeah, I just believe that. I've seen a video before that showed, like you said, different angles. It showed like from the viewer standpoint, like people standing in the crowd, somebody's camera, or some type of odd angle like that. It was just a different angle that wasn't shown like on the news and stuff like that. But it would show like something exploding like in his shirt, no blood or anything, and then a second hit, and it's like it got him or whatever. But it would slow the video down and show like the impact, and somebody will be explaining it on the video. Happy Turn Up Tuesday, beautiful fans. What's up, Phoenix?
What up, Blue Phoenix? In the building. Where y'all girl at? Where y'all at, man? Where Riri? Where the gang at?
Right, let us know.
And what's your thoughts, Cal? Let us know, Cal, what you think they did to Charlie. He was speaking a lot against Israel and stuff, so he started, go outside of their agenda, and you know what they do, they tend to adjust. But I don't know, man. They take care of their own. As you seen, they had the scientists. That's like, what was Charlie? He's not a politician. I know he's going into that, but what he was like some type of or something.
He's just like into the media and debates and stuff like that.
He was a journalist. He used to work for CNN. I believe it was CNN. And then he got let go for his views.
Okay.
Shit, what's up, Al? Got Alan in here. I don't know. I wasn't really into Charlie Kirk too much. I used to see some of his videos and his debates. Most of the debates, I thought they was good because those are the type of conversations I thought that we need to have. I just always thought the kids that he having these conversations with, they still learning. They still got a lot to learn. So it's like he getting clout off debating kids. It's like, of course he gonna know a lot more than they know. They 17, 18, some of them 19, but it's like he been around a lot longer than they have, you know, and he already know what he gonna talk about, so you know the ins and out about it. So it's just like I didn't like that, you know. I wanted to see him debate against another grown man, you know, that actually knew what they were speaking on, and they can really have a good debate, you know. But when it come to kids, they was getting emotional a lot. They was getting their feelings, so they still had a lot maturing to do. You know, they ain't want to hear anything he had to say. They just wanted to prove what he was saying was wrong. You know, so that's the only thing I ain't like to get into those shows. But did you check out Charlie anytime, Trip? Did you know a little bit about him? What's your thoughts on the whole Charlie Kirk situation?
Yeah, hold on. I'm not gonna be able to hear you right now.
Oh, that's
Someone
cool.
doing some work in this kitchen. Wait till you're done. Skip me on this one.
Go ahead. You got it. He said send you another pic and connection. Okay, let's see what you done sent. See what young Cal sent.
Need to send another joint.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The guys making hand signals seconds. I guess what it's saying before looking awfully familiar. Oh, you talking about the hand signals? Yeah, them military signals though, you know. I don't know what that mean though. What do that mean right there? You know, that's
That was
time
supposed
out.
to be the shot
No.
to take him out. One of the
Okay.
videos that I was talking about that I had, I gotta find it. It's in my gallery and shit. But one of the videos I had was talking about the gestures, and what it was explaining, like the position of where the guy was supposed to be on top of the building, shooting down at him, and showing the first hit, like something hit, but it didn't like hit him. It just had his shirt like jump up, and then the second hit was the one that actually got him. But the timing of the hand gesture and the shot was
Mm.
is what they were talking about, like the signal or whatever to do it.
Yeah, a lot of
And it was
people
right
going
on
at his
time.
wife. Why they going
Yeah.
at his wife so much? They saying she had a lot to do with it.
The Turning Point USA thing, her just being whisked right into taking over at Turning Point USA is what everybody. And every time she like speaks on them, it just never felt right. Her energy is like weird to me. She looks weird. But yeah, it just never. Nobody feels any type of sympathy. Like you look in comment sections on videos that she's on. Of course, she has plenty of supporters and everything, but you have a lot of comments saying just they never seen any remorse or period of really looking like you gave a fuck. You just whisked right into being the uh, the front line, person for Turning Point. Like you just, they just feel like she ran right into, a platform versus like I guess seeing evidence that she gave a fuck. Nobody.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Because from when I seen a couple of joints, she was crying, but it didn't look too much like a real cry. So I don't know. She felt like if she don't cry, they might think she don't care. So she trying to force it. But I'm like, that's your husband. That's
Yeah.
your, you know, that's your.
Naturally, something that
They shouldn't like that. Should be flowing. You know. Then they were showing the funeral. You know, the ring and all that stuff that she had. It was like, God damn, people really. It's like people want to be famous and a lot of people know who you are, but it's like everything is in the media. Every little stepping stone from day one he died to day two, they knew exactly what she was doing. They was like, when he got shot, this was she was at. Somebody called her. I was like, God damn, like they be on your line, man. So I don't know, but they said she was part of the passion when she was young, Trump founder, or she used to be one of them little pageants or winners
it
or
was
something.
the lineages really that brought them together. It was that too. You was right about that, but it was their lineages, like who their parents are and all that type of stuff. That bloodline thing. It was more so put together. It was everybody was saying like different reports and different clips. There was a whole bunch of different clips and stuff in it, but people were saying that they were like placed together because of their bloodline, like a power thing. Like
Mm,
most people put it together and orchestrate it.
yeah, I think she really loved him, or she was just playing a role, and she knew this was the plan anyway. I
Uh,
no.
it's hard to say, but I mean, I do feel like, you know, she uh she's a part of the same clan, agenda, whatever narrative, whatever you want to say, as him. But I think he's starting to go against the grain, and I think in anything that's arranged, like I'm talking about historically, we can look up and see different people of power that were put together to you know to reign over blah blah blah. Um, yeah, she was the way she just whisked right into her position with the taking over turning point and all of that. For me, just you know, you want to continue the mission or whatever of your husband, all right. But I definitely think that you know she knew what was up. You know, like I think you can kill somebody, love somebody, but
To your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh,
I'm
it's the
back
morning
in and out.
back. Where the
Yeah, they
time don't
keep popping in and out though. 1 minute
oh,
they
all right,
in, the next minute they out. So
all
that's
right.
the
What's
you
up,
come
sir?
in. You back with us, Trip? What up, Trip?
Yeah, I hopped in the. I'm in the bathroom right now until he's done. Um, I just want to say I don't know, man. I kind of agree with you, Trey. About Erica Kirk, it does seem a little weird that she just like is right in the forefront, like soaking in all the power now. It
Yeah,
does seem a little weird. I'm not totally convinced that it's something up there, but I mean, me personally, I think something's up regardless. Something's up regardless because a big part of me don't think Charlie Kirk's dead. That it was staged, hypothetically
yeah,
speaking.
I mean, I
Um,
hope so.
and yeah, man, I don't know. He was a good dude, man, and had big balls to speak about what he believed. And not that I agree with everything he said, but he's like a spitting image of what we need more of in this country.
okay, feel
Yeah.
you.
Look, she done popped out again. I'm telling you, stop popping out.
I feel you. Okay,
Yeah, I know a lot of people on Charlie. They ain't like to get on his views when it came to like the black community, I guess. Because a lot of stuff I seen, I didn't really see the racist things he so called said until after he died. You know, so I was like, oh, they gonna find any little thing now.
Right.
And that's when I knew, like, oh, Charlie must have been really saying some shit because they trying to even punish his image after
But
death.
they've been sorry, I keep interrupting. My bad, dude.
No,
no,
you
They
good.
they they've been saying that forever. I mean, that's kind of like what got him released from cable network news. Saying some shit that they disagree with and call them racist and stuff. And yeah, so he's been dealing with that forever. But how many times is that's their ploy card or what they do whenever someone speaks up about something that they don't want spoken about or that they could disagree with.
Yeah, they call them Oreos on out, and so you consider the Oreos, and that's Officer Tatum, and it's funny because they was friends, and it's crazy. Officer Tatum's considered Oreo, he was considered a racist, and it's crazy because I never seen that dude cry until he did on that show. And did we share the video when he was like, "My
yeah,
wife died, my kids can die. Due to my faith in the Lord, I wouldn't cry." The minute Charlie Kirk died, that boy was crying on live. Like it's easy to say stuff, boy. You'll cry if your girl, your parents, all that died, man. It hit different. It's easy to say something you ain't experienced it yet.
yeah,
Yeah, they also Tatum looked at the same way though. I don't know why. I be wondering like who be starting these things, like who be the first one to
yeah.
post some shit like that. I don't know. I just ain't really get too deep into it. I just like I don't get into those type of debates or those type of rooms that just keep us divided.
Yeah.
So I hear from afar, but I don't really get into it and be like, yeah, hold on, in '83 we was the first one to do, and who invented the light bulb and all that. Like, ain't like that's
Um,
not to change nothing we in right now, man. We can
yeah,
debate and see who dick the biggest all day, but at the end of the
right.
day, they gonna be fucking us over and over. So, like,
Yeah,
nah.
you're right about that.
See what else
Yeah,
we got.
about that.
It been a rocket shit going on the news. I don't know what's up with Gucci Man and Precisely shit.
Yeah, no.
But
That, the NASA shit with them going to the moon, all that shit. A lot of little things going on.
what's up with this moon shit, man?
They just said that they went to the moon. You know, they
But did
told
you
us
see
when
the
that up
picture?
there. Huh?
Yeah, we gotta share the picture. The picture they
From the
shared.
rocket
Yeah,
and the moon, and then I seen a comparison video of just us standing on the ground taking a picture of how close it's
yeah. You
looking at.
said it was like, how is
Up in
that
the
possible?
air, it's like it's like a million miles away from them, but we on the ground taking a picture with our cell phone, and it's like right there.
Yeah, so it's like they gotta explain that again, because the moon is farther away from us from the ground.
Right.
So since they out there going towards the moon and they closer to the moon should appear even bigger to them. But for some reason, it's 10 times smaller and you barely can see it. But for some reason, it's way bigger from the ground. I'm like, this
Yeah.
more bullshit. And if people don't see through this, they gonna find some explanation. Like, yeah, no, the certain lens we use it. Like, no, y'all the closest that people been in forever
Yeah.
up on that, but like you should be like see the crystals on that thing, like for the cameras they have, So I just know NASA back to stealing money. They had to put on an act, they had to stage something so we can keep getting them $1 billion a year. They get billions of dollars a year to do nothing, to pretend to get green screen and people don't believe it. They really think that they gone to the moon, like they walked on Mars and stuff. So it's like I can't knock them because I believed it at one point. So it's like they get there the more you get into those things and it's like but what y'all thoughts on them? You know, picture with the moon. How y'all feel about the moon being smaller from a picture with and closer on land?
I didn't. I just heard about that this morning, and I just caught it in glancing, so I didn't really see what you're talking about. But that's crazy if that's what happened. Yeah, because that's a little weird. And they good at saying some stuff and like dispersing the truth of like what they really do. Like I believe that that they went to the moon way back in the 60s or whatever, but it ain't the moon landing we seen though. That's my
Yeah,
personal belief. And
yeah.
as far as this one, I'm pretty sure that like the rocket takeoff was televised. So, but that doesn't mean they went to the moon, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
y'all seen the video
I
of
don't know, man. I'd have to check out what you're talking about more.
y'all seen the
'Cause
video
I
that's
only caught it glancing.
supposed to show the zip line that's leaving the rocket as it's taking off. That's
nah.
circulating too. So we'll bring some of that to the forefront. Since we
Yeah,
don't
I gotta
already
check that out.
y'all ain't heard about it, yeah, we bring some of that to the forefront. But yeah, like it's different videos people got up and pointing out, and they say it look like it's zip line carts, the same ones, the kind of cart, not the bench thing, but like a full cart you would get in if you was skiing or something like that. A full cart, two people would stay in, maybe one person would stay in there and sit in. But it look like different zip lines is leaving the that's leaving the rocket as it's about to take off. So I don't know, but we got a lot of little things to bring to the show because there's a lot of little things going on out here. So
We about to see what people post. I'm just gonna find some quick ones. I ain't gonna look too much into them. Cause I know a lot of people got questions just like we got questions. Cause like we not stupid. Like y'all don't want stupid people around here, do y'all? So when we start asking questions, they just get mad or they take the video down or they mute it. It's like, nah, we need to see what they talking about. This one guy, I guess he got a picture or he talking about it. Or a
right,
girl, I guess, because she said my husband Samsung's phone. But the
right.
super last night. Let's see what she talking about. Hopefully,
last night taking on a Samsung versus taking on an iPhone. And of course, people are saying, well, Samsung just uses AI for those pictures. It's not an Apple thing. Samsung just cheats to make you think their camera's better. Okay, this is tough.
I think this more Samsung versus Apple. They ain't about to get us to watch a whole video.
Yeah,
No problem. Yeah, they try to.
That shit. Right. Let me read Kyle comment. He said, "Hear me out. Maybe they actually went to those places, but also faked an event to get none of those to believe. I mean, to get none of us to believe we did to feed into the scenario of there is no outer space. Further getting people to feed into the religious aspect."
Yeah, I'm just saying, just like how if it is so weird, it's just like how do people believe anything NASA say when they here to deceive you? And if you're a believer in any religion, we in the firmament and everything is in a dome. So they're not going out of space anywhere if you believe in those things. So it's like, how can both be true? You know, just like, how can you believe in both? That's the part that be getting me. It's like, how can you believe they leave in the firmament when we know can't nothing get through the firmament based on all the ancient history? We believe in all the other books. But when it comes to astronomy and stuff, we just ignore. We just ignored all the structures and stuff they put out here, the maps and stuff that they had out. I'm like, yeah, there's plenty of Marses out here, but it ain't the Mars that they tell us about on a hot ball red fire. Look up where Mars at past Antarctica, and then you'll start to understand these planets might derive from. Oh, what
Right.
did it say?
They want the masses to do what they're doing.
I agree with that. And we are.
I do.
That
It's
we
working.
are.
It's working.
You know, my man over there whipping it up.
Stepping it up.
Yeah. I won't find one though. Somebody gotta have one. Weezy, send me a picture.
Nah, I'm making a cup of coffee.
All right.
My bad.
Yeah.
My freaking Wi-Fi and isn't too good in the bathroom. Making it work. Sorry, y'all.
I said, what if the firmament is just the dome aliens placed on us so we don't bring corruption to the other world? I don't think we have the capacity to even. We don't have the technology yet to even like use like zero gravity and all that like type of technology and stuff like that, like which is pulling energy out of the air to like I know we obviously there's a lot of things the common person isn't gonna know about the technologies that they're using, but no, I feel you, but you know.
I don't know, Cal. I don't know. I just think like if you got some animals inside a tank and you put a lid on it so they can't get out, that's their world. That's their environment. They never been anywhere outside of that. That's all they know. And that's all we know. So if they want to speculate on what's outside of that, they can speculate as much as they want and they can come up with all types of stories. You know, at the end of the day, the water is right here. Imagine something in the tank is trying to figure out what's on the outside and they only discovered 3% on what's on the inside. You know, it's like the ocean right there. Why we don't know what's in the water too much? Because they don't want us looking in the water. They want us looking up. Everything that they keep saying look up, it might be aliens. Now they talking about they coming out the water. Which one is it? Because in all of the books they say water above, water below. People believe the earth was flooded. Where was it flooded from? Oh, well, you know, the firmament then how the hell are they going out of space? So if they're going out of space, they need to go into water, don't they? Nah, but they got y'all caught up into these movies and Star Wars and stuff that this how space look. When space don't look like that, that's just green screen. You know, and they just place these stars and stuff behind it so people assume that's what outer space is. So they already program us to this what outer space is. It's like, no, it's no outer space. You know, it's like, come on now. Y'all know damn well it was outer space. They'd have been locking niggas up and sending them out there. They've been like, nigga, you going to Atratron or you going to Mars prison, nigga. Like, I'm telling you, they utilize that place. Like, it's nothing. They will be setting up all type of beams and shooting from Mars And now we run the whole world because we can hit y'all from Mars. We can shoot y'all from anywhere. I just like it's just hard to be model. It's just
He
hard.
said everybody who came up with free energy, hydrogen cars, natural health solutions, etc., got mysteriously disappeared. Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that? You know, exactly. Exactly.
You just don't disappear on this cow.
Right.
They've been zapping this though. I guess they blocking out these NASA videos because they ain't got nobody talking about that moon joint.
Yeah, not really. TikTok will be that for that type of stuff for real. Conspiracies and stuff now. It's like YouTube is so locked up that people don't want to say nothing. That's why everybody got a Patreon to be talking their shit. So they're gonna be on a different platform. Cause yeah, YouTube don't allow all that shit no more. Everybody I used to watch that can bring plenty of explanation to people that you're trying to talk to about stuff is their account is long gone and long been removed. We're talking over 10 years.
This is crazy. They on trash, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to one of my YouTube joints, and it's another guy who shared the video, and I'm gonna just share the video from his page of somebody talking about it.
Right. Hey, funny man. Man on the screen. But I'm like that and all that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all that shit.
boys and girls,
I was exhausted. I was tired.
the funniest man in the world. Funny man.
What a funny man.
What's up? I was knocked out. Venus hit me up. Was like, where's the link?
Tell Venus I got add Venus, so she wait on Dave, she'll be waiting forever.
Forever.
That is exactly her words too.
Yeah, I feel you.
She said you can tell them they can send me the link and everything.
Yeah,
well, you got it here. Did you help her out? I mean,
yeah. I sent it. I think I sent the right one.
Okay.
You be like the shit for last Tuesday or something.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was not.
You'd be waiting forever. Sorry, Venus, if you looking at the stream at all.
It's a dude joint that he be having a compilation of these type videos, and they talk about it on here. One of the guys, he from DC. Y'all know it when y'all see him or whatnot. He be out here doing this thing on the IG and TikTok, man. So, but he knowledgeable. But why they gonna mention it?
What's up with Nathan? Nothing. No record of him being in jail. No record of
weird too. That was the last
Something about this NASA moon photo is not adding up at all. Y'all see how small the moon is, right? And they're 100,000 miles away from the moon on this photo. This is a photo of the moon from our POV on Earth, which is allegedly 238,000 miles away. So somebody explain this to me first. What is 1 + 1? If you said 2, you're correct. Now that you got that correct, tell me which photo does the moon look bigger in? This one or this one? If you said this one, you're correct. Now I need somebody to educate me down below in the comments. Because if the moon is 238,000 miles away from Earth on this photo, how the hell is it bigger than on here? They're 100,000 miles away, allegedly, from this photo. And yes, I captured this live. That's how the moon look from their point of view. From Earth, we can zoom in on a camera and get a way better quality picture than that. So somebody educate. I'm just lost, fool. I'm lost.
And I got a POV from my phone of the moon. It's at nighttime. I got a POV of my phone that I sent to you too as we're talking. So ain't no bullshit about nah. It's from my outside. It's clear as day, big as shit, and y'all telling me that y'all got all them expensive ass cameras, and y'all don't. Come on now. Come on now.
Pick. You said you sent one there?
Yeah, to your messenger.
Okay.
Probably like a 20-second video.
Yeah, I see it now. I'm about to pull it up. Kind of phone you got, Trey?
iPhone 16 Pro Max.
Don't NASA means deceive or lie or something like that?
Yeah, deceive.
NASA means to deceive, yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, Kyle. All right, thank you for the video.
All right, Cali Cow.
No shit right downstairs. Nothing changed. No setting changed on the phone. Nothing like that. Regular ass phone, and it's close as shit from the ground. And then y'all on the rocket. Like it just come on. That's a regular phone. No special nothing. Just a 20-second clip. And y'all tell me y'all on the rocket and that bitch like that.
They could at least zoomed it. They could at least did this,
like pinch the zoom, and screenshot it.
But it was live, it was like gotcha.
Yeah, that's what makes it worse. It was live.
And they trained in the ocean. It's like why they trained in the ocean? Because that's all they movements underwater. They just know how to use blue and green screen, man. Y'all ain't never watched these movies? Like, do y'all ever watch like what's the little fish man, Nemo on Avengers, or what's your boy
Aquaman?
Aquaman. The movie's crazy. Them motherfuckers underwater fighting and all that. Like that's CGI. If you think they can't do that, they can't fake this little basic stuff. And like this is average. That's what blow me. They can do better than this. It's just like I don't know. It's just like they don't care no more. They used to have love with it. Like trick us a little better. It's like they don't care no more. Like
they don't.
I just like God damn.
Everybody already with it for the most part, so it kind of don't matter no more.
Yeah, I think it's mostly for the youth. They don't care once you get older. They like, there ain't nothing you can do about it. But the kids behind you, they gonna argue down because they just learned it in school. Oh no, because in school we learned this and this. Of course, he was programmed to believe all these things, which is okay. We was too. And 10 more years, we'll talk.
Right.
We got another one. Let's see what he talking about. This boy right here be Kirkin though. I think he got the world hating him, boy. He got out here.
Wasn't there a guy who found the spot? Found the spot where they staged the moon landing or whatever like that, and posted it and ended up getting killed.
Yeah.
He found the exact location they did that thing at.
Somewhere on this land, I forgot, more Midwest. I forgot that's rocky like that. It looked rocky and hilly like that. And he found the exact spot of the field.
Yeah.
This dude right here, he be going off. He be into this more than anybody, man. I'm gonna share this clip, see what he's talking about. It's been resurfaced.
There was one profession out there that could prove that the Earth was either round or flat. It would have to be pilots, don't you think? So let's listen to what they have to say.
Wow. What shape is the planet?
Did you notice any curvature while we were up there?
Curvature? No. Curvature? No.
No, there's no curvature?
It's just all flat. Oh, it's a glow
Flat.
Can I talk to the pilot, please? You're the pilot? Hi. How long have you been flying for?
Like for Delta, 21 years, but maybe like 30 something.
I want to know, because they say the pilots know a lot. Do you think the Earth is flat or no?
I know it's flat.
You know it's flat? How long have you been flying for, you said?
over 30 years.
And when you tell people that, do they think you're like crazy or no?
Only one person.
Only one person?
Yeah, you're recording me.
Did you notice any curvature while we were up there?
No.
No? What'd you see while we were up there?
It's the blue sky, white clouds.
Yeah, is it flat or?
Pretty flat.
Pretty flat?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I was reading a lot of stuff on the flat earth. Okay, yeah. True. It's true? Yeah. Okay, all right, cool.
Now, do you guys think that you know more than a pilot who flies every single day over our Earth, who has to land on our Earth? Imagine having to land a plane on an Earth that's spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. Imagine always seeing this from a plane and then still being so brain dead to completely believe this. The fact is that planes fly over a plane. No matter how high you go, like on this 35,000 foot in the air balloon, high altitude balloon, the horizon stays flat and always comes to your eye level. No matter how high you go, that only happens if it's a flat surface. Only way it's possible, basic physics. This is why you've never seen a picture from space of this, of a boat upside down, or a plane flying sideways over the Earth, because it doesn't exist. It's never happened. It's not possible. It's impossible because we don't live on a globe. See, all of our ancestors were correct. We literally observe exactly this. It doesn't feel like it's moving. It looks like it's this. The sun and the moon, the same size, the same distance away from the Earth. The waters above the firmament, which is why the sky is blue. Exactly why we see blue behind the moon when the moon is visible in the daytime, because it's within the waters. It's not a solid object. It's completely obvious. This is not possible if the moon is 235,000 kilometers away in outer space. How will we see blue right here? How? And the real truth to everything is found within. Peace and love.
Man, fuck white people.
Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Started right, let your energy flow.
Hi. Miss Venus.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Rising Queen, how you
doing?
Yeah.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Thanks for the
How y'all doing this morning? You're welcome.
Yeah. Daytona, thanks for the wake up. I didn't know he was gonna go that. He went all the way. I didn't know he was gonna go that far with it. He talking about flat Earth and round Earth stuff. I just focus on the pilot stuff. Do y'all think these pilots lying to these people in the video? Are they just playing around with them, or they seem generally serious in these clips when asked this? You think pilots are lie that? I want to know how y'all feel. I don't really know. I want to know how y'all felt to seeing that video though, because I'm looking at their faces when they saying that. I'm like, is they serious or they not? What's with those trips?
I mean, no, I don't believe that just because. All right, I'm a little stoned right now, so I'm trying to keep myself focused here. I mean, just the math alone, you cannot just the math alone, man. And yeah, I don't believe in that at all. These videos, AI is around now. You got to believe nothing you see and half of what you hear, man. And just the math alone is solidified it for me personally. And just as many as videos as they show in pilots saying that, I could show scientists and we could show videos of the opposite end and saying it. So what do the videos really add up to? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I want to see some pilots saying that it's round, because I ain't see none of them. Y'all got any of them? Send that as well, because I want to see they response. Like I don't care for either side. I like to hear them talk about it, because a lot of these people biblical, spiritual, and all our spiritual books and stuff talk about a firmament. All the biblical books talking about us being in the firmament, but then science turn around and tell people they live on a globe. It's like, how you believe in both? I don't mind you believing this around Earth, but I want to know how you believe in all of this spiritual and biblical stuff that you reading and tapping into and saying it's true and it come from God, and you don't believe in the shape of the earth that he gave you. You know, so that's the part that get me. Is like, how was anybody on four corners on the earth when it's a ball? You know, so that's the only part I'm like, I don't know how people can believe in too. Trey, you seen the video. What's your thoughts? You think them pilots welling, they lying? And if anybody got some videos, some more pilots, we need to share. I love the shit.
I just think all the people make AI videos about everything that people make AI do to just have pilots that, I mean, if it's a fake plane and a fake pilot and it's all AI, whatever, that's cool. But I just think that people would do a lot more with AI than just a simple question on whether it's round or whether it's not. I'll never understand going for one thing and then not liking something about it, then not trying to support it. You know, so yeah, to me, like, I like hearing the conversation. I like what people think. I like to hear different opinions and everything, but I don't think that they needed to lie to them, even if they were playing with them. All of them, not one of them said it. Like, you know, maybe they didn't, I guess, share one of the pilots that said it was round. But, you know, I would love to see videos of the opposite side, because when you look into one thing, I always look for the flip side. So,
yeah,
you know, I would love to see
remember a lot of these cameras are here, and they don't just have a camera in their face. They don't know they've been recorded. You know, so they just thinking somebody asked them, and they probably can be truthful to them, keep it moving. If they knew they've been recorded, I don't think they would probably give that same answer. You know, because I seen one of them do say, we swear, do the secrecy, we can't say this. And then scientists, why is all these scientists going missing? We share the video because they know something. You know, just like, so even if they did know the truth, would they tell us? You know, just like everything that was considered a conspiracy theory for the last 10 years is coming true now. You know, they were saying it was an island where they take the kids. That was a conspiracy theory. Now it's true. You know, so it's just like everything that they said was starting, and this been the biggest conspiracy in the world. And the more you dig into it, it's like, hold up, flat Earth was first, and then round Earth came. So everybody thinks flat Earth is a new thing. No, the Earth was always considered flat until scientists said it was a ball and it was round. So it's like it's just coming back around. So it's not a new thing. So people just thinking that it's just out of thin air. So what's your thoughts, Funny Man? You ever hear anything about this round Earth, flat Earth thing?
I mean, to go back to your initial question, and pretty much you answered it. I don't think that it was fake, whatever, because, you know, I mean, you know, there was a couple times when the people was asking, or am I being recorded or whatever, you know what I mean? And what's the new question? Do I think the Earth is flat or whatever?
No, we're just saying how you feel about it. You know, I don't, if you believe it or not, it don't really matter about how you feel about them even talking about it, or did you even?
I mean, and exactly what you said. It would be contradicting for people to say they believe everything in the Bible, but then believe in and not believe in the flat Earth. Because even in Genesis, you know what I mean, not just in Genesis but other chapters, whatever, now they talk about the firmament. Even in book of Enoch and in other books, and all, they talk about a firmament and everything. Even when I was like in, was it science or biology, whenever, you know, they talk about the you know what I mean, the atmosphere and the firmament and everything like that. No, so I mean, when I was younger, I believed in the globe and everything, you know, because, you know what I mean, that's what you know me, in school, that's what they had, the big globe and everything, you know. But later on, I got switched into a flat Earth.
Yes, please.
I said he got switched in.
I heard that voice off the get those.
What is up?
Ray, what it do? Yo, been looking for you, Daddy. We was worried.
Look, I know you guys been looking for me, and I do apologize. You'll be looking for me some more because I got some. Me and Louisa, we got a lot of stuff doing this week, but I wanted to tap in and say, give my men a round of applause. My men and them. Hey Venus, how you doing? I mean, Molly and Traders, my men and them. I just wanted to say thank you guys for holding it down. It's been a struggle, been an uphill battle, but Louisa, you say we're coming along. We're going to have my health under control by the time we finish. Everything's going to be on point. Louisa, come in here with you. So, y'all know she beat me when y'all not here.
That case rolling. You need us to file a motion.
Come on, get on the camera. She said she coming. I had shots in my eyes today, so y'all know vision is limited. It's kind of not there, but if I look like I'm doing this, y'all know why. Like if I say
Stevie Wonder. Yeah,
exactly.
Stevie Wonder.
If I'm doing that, y'all know why. Louisa got to be my eyes and hands. I'm sorry, y'all. Happy Tuesday.
What's up?
Turn up Tuesday. But back to what you were saying with the flat Earth theory and how we were taught in school and everything. You're right. We were programmed in school that the Earth is flat. Yeah, I mean.
Hey, you went to a different time than me. That was in the 60s, right?
I wasn't in the. I'm not that old, Molly. I was born in the 70s. Thank you.
Oh wow, 10 years, huh?
I'm talking to somebody who was born in the 90s, and they talk about
a whole different era, regardless.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not gonna shame old me. I ain't gonna.
You was on your way here. You was in somebody's ball sacks.
Yep.
Right.
Somebody ball somewhere. Whether it's round or not, he was in a ball somewhere.
I was in the ball sack somewhere. You right. You right. Until I shot down my daddy's shaft, and that's when it wasn't round no more.
Oh my God! Look at you with this. I knew you were gonna complete it.
I'm not here to disturb. I'm just here to observe. Not here to disturb. That's here to observe. You know, you guys are doing great. I'm here to participate.
All right.
Okay, Lord Venus. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, round Earth. You teaching you round Earth.
Well, I came from a time where we were reminded that there was a debate about it a long time ago, but I also believe that PSYOPs is a thing. So I believe that they're going to confuse all of us about what we should and should not believe, calling us to research on our. Okay. Can you please? You didn't ask to be on a show. Go watch your cartoon, please. I decided to try to multitask it today.
That's all right. That's all right. It works.
But I believe that we're being fed a lot of AI and false narratives to make sure that everybody's confused. That when they send us this stuff that's meant to be confusing, it'll be easier to confuse us because we'll be like, there's lies all around us. Hopefully, most of us lean into understanding that we're called to research. We're supposed to understand our own truth as well. They give us, this is. Son says this is a brain. So the brain, you go ahead and take it. So what I'm saying is that there's going to be a lot of people who are being misled right now. I believe that the Bible is an instruction guide, and it does tell us to beware of false prophets, and they're going to be all around us telling us and deceiving us because we're built in a that's supposed to do that so that we can search out for the truth. So this is a fun topic. I love this. Turning Tuesday.
Yeah.
Please get your brain
that's
down.
right.
Yeah, I like it. I just really don't know how, because I remember like growing up, people used to want to be astronauts. Like that was a thing. I remember like people like drawing stuff, making projects, and it was a big thing for us. So I always loved space. But now I be looking like, did we just send like Jill and them to space? Like I remember when they said you had to do so much training to be an astronaut. It takes so much clearance to go into space.
Yep.
And they just sent them up there just because they actors, because they got a TV show. They ain't had to do no training at all. So that just let me know it's a joke. All this must be staged because actors is on there and they acting like they in space when they had no training. No training in the world. That's like me just allowing somebody to be a firefighter for today. You know what? Just throw in the suit, go out there and put out some fire. That's not gonna happen. Like that just not gonna happen. You got to train for these things. And for what they get paid, you got to really put in the work and put in the years to become an astronaut. And for them to allow some random people just to go up there with a flimsy door, it just like don't make sense to me. Even with the airplanes, when you close the door, it's sealed in. But every time they got these little rockets and stuff, the door just look like flat stuff. It's like, man, I don't know what they doing, but it is designed people because you got some people believing in round earth, some people believe in flat earth, Democrats, Republicans. It's just like they just found ways to just divide us, and now it's just all this information out here. And people got good information for the round side as well. So it's just like they all making good points. So it's like, where we go from here? But all of it's based off of theory. So if you're gonna take the theory as fact, then you can go ahead with that. But everything like airplane, plane means flat. So it's like, why they didn't name it air curve? Like I'm about to get on this air curve because they name it a plane because you flying on a flat surface. Like I don't understand why would they name it that. It's just like everything lead to flat, everything they say. And then when you look at the history, everything was considered flat until they changed it to round. But they just got everybody thinking the earth was always considered round, and then it was now flat. But when I look how they lined up the pyramids, there's no way you can't tell me our ancestors didn't know about astronomy when all the pyramids are lined up based off of star systems, everything. So it's just like, it's just mind-boggling to me. So I just love to hear when both parties have some good information to bring to the table. You just go from there.
And also, that one guy brought up a good point when he was talking about, he was like, if the earth is round and spinning, whatever, how in the world are these pilots? It's like a game show or something like that. The mission is the land in Oklahoma and everything like that. No, but if it's constantly spinning like Oklahoma, oh damn, I'm LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he brought up a good point.
Yeah, I think it's smart though. If I had their power, I'd probably deceive the world too. I don't know. What's up, Trip?
But that's a point there too. Just like you said, like with the pyramids, if the earth was flat, with the measurements of how that would differ, it wouldn't line up exactly.
What, with flat?
Yes, because the measurements would change.
Yes, depending on the time. That's why they had sundial. So depending on the time, it will hit the pyramid.
No, I'm saying is that, listen to what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
At the time when how it is now with the math and the measurements, and it lines up with Orion's belt.
Yeah.
The math on that would be different that if you're measuring at the same exact time, if the earth was flat, and the measurements would be different, and it would not align with Orion's belt if the earth was flat at that same time.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right, I'm stoned too, bro. I can't explain it any better.
How would it be aligned the same when it's around Earth then? How would that work on around Earth? Because it's still a theory. Like it's like if I drive past you and the police pull me over, They can clock me at going at 100 and some miles if I'm doing that because they can clock me. But if they don't have a gun to clock me, how do they know how fast I'm going? They just looking for that. So it's just like somebody telling us the Earth is going 666,000 miles and that you get the 666. That's how fast the Earth is going. And then it's tilting at this speed, and it's like, who clocked that? That's the part that
all right, but
get the
that's
answer.
the same.
Like you got to set all the theories and then say this, because that's what I'm saying. They made up theories so they math can work. So it's like if I can make up an equation so that you get it.
No.
Oh, you don't. So you saying
no.
So how can you clock the Earth? How can you measure the
all right, but that's what I'm saying, bro. If they base these things like all that goes in together, bro. I'm not a fucking mathematician, but I know the basics of it, and like, and it's going right now. The measurements of the math would be different. If the Earth was flat, everything would be different. The math would be different to align up to everything. Gravity would affect different. We would look different. The way the waves move would flow different. Everything would be different. Volcanoes wouldn't explode the way they do if the Earth was flat, because the gravity and everything would be different, and so the math would be different.
I don't get it. All that work on a flat Earth model, I don't get it. The math don't matter. The math would be different, but it'd be right.
It does though, because they measure the math based on the round Earth and the measurement they take.
If I measure something and I give my math, and you measure something, you give your math. What make your math corrections right and mine's wrong? Because you decided.
Because if yours is right, it would add up.
That's what I'm saying. Yours was right. It will add up to mine too, right?
Right, and it does. I'm just saying, and I could be totally wrong, but this is what makes me believe, because the math, bro. You can't just fake math.
What math?
You can't fake math.
What math?
And I don't know, bro. I can't explain it any better. I'm stoned, bro. I'm good, bro.
AP calculus. So that's the only thing I understand. Math. I understand.
Right.
I understand everything that dealing with math. And dealing on the numbers, it works on a flat Earth model. It works on a round Earth model. The math is different because,
but it don't work on the flat Earth model.
It does. It just gives you different numbers. That's like if I measure a chair and measure a door. It's different numbers.
All right, bro.
Both are correct.
I can't explain it any better, bro. I'm not a mathematician.
I understand exactly what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying. Me and Trey, we are different heights. If Dave measured me and you measured Trey, and he get different, it's like we different heights. It's a different measurement. I'm the round, and Trey the flat, or he the flated round. I don't get it. It's just like to say one mathematician is wrong and yours is right. It's like that's weird. Both of them can be wrong. Just like mine don't match yours don't match mine, but that don't make yours right, or that don't make mine right. Neither one can be right, but to say one is right and one is wrong is crazy. You know, I don't know. That's why I don't really get into flat Earth too much. You know,
unless you're
everything is fact. As theories is facts now. It's like they got that. It's a theory. Anytime something dealing with theory, it's never fact. What's that, Day?
I said unless you're Terrence Howard.
Oh yeah, Terrence Howard, man, crazy.
And I never said what I said was fact, bro. I said I could be wrong. I'm saying that's what I'm going off of to make me believe it. And that's what makes me like, you can't convince me otherwise unless you show me that that's wrong. If you could prove that's wrong to me, then do it. And then I can base my thesis off that and do research on that and go into that. I'm just saying that's what makes me believe that the Earth is round and that the Earth is being flat is wrong.
Yeah,
because it just doesn't make any sense mathematically.
If you don't never actually look into the other one, just actually knock it out the way because you assume the math.
But I do though, and I haven't found anything to make me change my mind.
No, I'm not saying you ain't looking for it. You ain't.
But I am. Don't tell me what I do.
I'm not asking you to look for it. Literally, all I'm asking is that when somebody hear from you, understand your point of view. You don't care to hear from the other point of view and understand where they coming from. You don't care to hear they math and how they came up with they math because it don't make sense.
You're not telling me it though.
I can. You're not listening. You literally say don't match.
But all right, I'm good. You not say.
I don't know. Maybe I can't comprehend it. I just, you know me. I'm just.
No, maybe I'm not. I'm good. Yo, My phone's on 6% anyways. I'm gonna hop off right here, bro. Y'all have a good day. Much love.
Go ahead.
All right.
Let's get on to some more videos, man.
Stay trippy.
I ain't have time for all that. It's probably about to die.
It's like your math thing. I don't know calculus or nothing, but I know math. Like I know calculus. I know AP. I know everything you talk. We can do math. I know how to do the matrix, all that. Man, we used to do math, and man, it take us 45 minutes to do one problem. You know, it's like, come on, man. Like, I know math, I know equations, I know what a theory is too. All this based off of theory. That's why, depending on what formula you use, it will work. That's why they say what you trying to do. Then you say what formula you want me to use. Based on the formula that you want me to use, it's gonna be the answer. So if you're using a round earth formula, this the answer you're gonna get. If you're using a flat earth, this the answer. They not gonna match. You know, just like that don't make sense. And since this one don't match that one wrong, but they can say the same thing about you. That's all I was saying. You know, just like I be coming off this porn, I think. Sometimes.
We have different math all over the world, so I don't know how it's difficult to understand. Everybody doesn't measure by inches. Everybody doesn't measure degrees by Fahrenheit. Everybody doesn't do the same thing. Everybody, you know, so it's math all over the earth. I don't understand how different equations isn't a possibility, you know, to him. But
I just asked how they clock the earth. That's it. Nobody ever answered that. They start coming up with all this other stuff. No, because it did. No, how did they clock the earth? If I'm driving, the police clocked me at doing 100. I know how they did that. Now explain to me who was outside the earth, why it flew past, and they clocked it and they say it was going this fast. And when it tilt, it go to like who did that? Who measured the earth? Who took a ruler or who went from this side? Like how did they? It's just so much questions they just don't look to ask. It's like, how you know the distance from there to there? Did you fly to that star system and fly back? Or what's up, Van? Is you with us?
Yeah, I'm just curious on how they're getting molten lava of a flat Earth. I'm just curious on how the formula for that works.
Say lava?
Like molten lava from the center of the Earth. They've been running tests on that and stuff. I'm wondering how they would extract that off flat Earth. I mean, I'm just curious on how we would have something from
I'm trying to hear what she's saying.
Yeah, it seems like it's cutting out a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to take these head block out the noises from my grandson because he's good.
I feel you.
But can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What you saying now?
I'm wondering is they're from the center of the Earth. They're digging and digging and digging. How deep can you dig something flat? And when how do we have a core of something? I have questions on the. I didn't see the video, but I do know that it was a question before. There was a whole big debate about it, talked about in social studies way back when. So I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what people for order something to make sense for you. You got to believe something that they actually don't. Like for you to believe that, you got to believe that it's a hot ball of fire in the center of the earth, which now that means you believe it's a ball. So that's how they get you. It's like it's nothing. There's no hot ball or fire in the center of earth. The deeper you go, the colder it get. Like if that's the case, the deeper you go, the hotter it should get. The water should start boiling and all this. They not digging. You can look and see how far they dig into the earth. They ain't dig but so far. You know, they probably can keep digging and keep digging, but it's up. If you believe that they digging and they can reach the core of the earth, then yeah, none of this stuff will make sense. The round earth will make sense because you believe in the core. The order to know what's in the center of the earth, you have to actually get there. That's why they constantly keep digging, because they don't know how far I can keep going. So the only way you'll know if you keep digging. So it's just like people just already told us what's in the center of the earth when they haven't been in the center of the earth. So it's just like it's up to people to believe it. It's just like me give you a donut with some type of cream in the middle. I don't tell you what flavor it is. You know, it's like if you never actually been to the center of that donut yet, you ain't bite into it. You don't know what flavor it is. But for somebody to just take your word and just say, oh, it's vanilla in the middle, and the whole time it's chocolate. You know, it's just like it's up to you to believe it. It's like, who's seen the core of the earth? Do they got video? Like, it's just always 3D images. And then I'm into photography, video, everything is CGI when it comes from these people. So it's like they gotta create things like that so you can believe the bigger model. So if you believe the core, the center of earth is this hot fire ball, then of course, but they only find the oceans in the ocean, so they can't explain that. Why they only discovered only about 5 to 10% what's in the water? Like, what's in the water keep going down, because you should get to the center of earth, right? You know, but it's just like the more you start to read these old cyclopedias and stuff like that, they show you a little things that they took out, and you be like, oh, they used to really explain Antarctica, you know, how low it was and the difference from the other parts of the earth. But now they cartoon everything, I believe. You know, that's just my theory though. But that's what can explains the center of the earth and why they keep digging, because they don't know what's down there for it. They're gonna keep digging till they keep finding. China found a whole nother civilization inside the cave system. They had plants and animals and everything down there. Where that come from? You know, it's just like, I don't know, Dave. It's each his own though.
Oh, you can have eggs and
Yeah,
sauce.
I mean, I admit I'm real bad. I'm real bad at math. You know what I mean? I almost failed general math. That's how bad I'm with math. But I do believe in some scripts and everything, because you know what I mean, like you know what I mean, that's supposed to be like the blueprint of Earth and everything. You know what I mean? So if they say that is flat and everything and all, then how am I going to sit there and go against it if I believe in the scripts?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Oh, Trey back with us. Like, hold on now.
Yeah, it ain't really give me no interruptions to the end part with the sound.
Sound like Uncle E over there breaking shit. Where Uncle E breaking?
Instruction. He not breaking nothing. He hit a build.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Uncle E. Look at your face to the screen. You gonna come on, Uncle E? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here, Marley. I'm right here. In this very spot right here. Right beside Riri. This very spot, Marley. There's nothing you can dig in the ground and find that's not going to say, I'm right here, this very spot. Love you, Marley. Hey, what,
Slam Shorty done over there, man. Oh, man. Said early mornings. What? They talking about gas in Iran.
Gas in Iran.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. I don't know. Venus still frozen? Oh, she back.
Yeah, she back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know if you can hear if that helped with your question or not, but I couldn't tell you went out for a second. I know you had a question for us.
Well, I took away what I just was that believing in is at the core of what we use to fabricate beliefs that we call truths.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I notes here, because I'm taking notes because I need to keep up with you.
I'm happy girl Destiny not on today. She probably turned red on me today.
Yep. Red is my shirt.
I don't get it. You know, a lot of people can't let go of that round earth thing, man. Like, I don't get it, man. I guess everybody just went AWOL, they went crazy, and everybody's starting to go flat earth. Not everybody, but the people who did, they dumb now. You know, they just not intelligent people at all. I just like, that's just crazy. That's how they looked at it. I was just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Her
Round
phone,
flat.
her phone would have been at 4%.
Anytime 4%, that joint have been off, man.
Louisa, can you come? to
Oh, and
the
it just cut off on us, and then because the battery died. It's type shit.
That is crazy.
Hey,
We didn't even get a get.
Stay on longer. Plug your phone up. Stay on longer.
We didn't even get a stay trippy. I said, what?
oh, yeah, trippy hot. Yeah, flat earther. You know what I mean, round earth. You know, so
I
they
said,
believe,
wow.
and disconnect the cable. You know how to cook the cable.
Ain't different.
Under the cable.
So that's how it is. But I just want y'all to just pay attention to some of this stuff because the earth was considered flat before it was round. But once it got considered round, it's like just look at why it was considered round. Some guy had calculated the earth because what was that circumference? What guy? They like who is this guy that did this and how did he do it? Nobody questioned that. That was it. It's just like he didn't show y'all how he did it, why he did it. Like, what made you just get up and just say, you know what? The earth is not measured right. Even though these pyramids and things is being built and nobody can rebuild them now that we on this ball, you know, somehow they ain't know how to do math, but they know how to do math today. It's like they still can't calculate and understand how they build those things when the earth was so-called flat. But tell me, why is this enough information to change everything? From the basis of the information we telling people about flat earth, that ain't enough to change your mind. So for people back then, why was this enough to just change people's mind? It just like that just don't make sense to me. He calculated what, using what technology did he have to do this? Because you see where they said get rid of that myth. They all try to say that in 1942, this when it was changed. No, they've been trying to change it, but at the end of the day, who changed it and how they do it and how y'all use one thing, say, well, we don't have the technology, you know, but later on we got more technology than they had back then. So it's like they just keep contradicting itself. So they had the technology, they didn't. Y'all got better technology, so now y'all know more. Which one is it? I don't know, Dave. What's your thoughts, man? How do you think a guy can just say he calculated the earth and then that was just enough? He didn't prove how he did it or anything. When did that start becoming a thing?
I mean, pretty much just like you stated earlier. You know what I mean? A lot of people can make up anything, make anything believable if they say like if they be like statistics say, you know what I mean, just as long as it's like a if I'm telling a story or whatever like that, and I say statistics say, and I say like a weird number, like, you know what I mean, like 73% people statistics say it all, it's gonna be believable. You know what I mean? Because somebody gonna sit there and say, wow, you know what I mean, they really put the time and effort and everything and all to you know what I mean, you know what I mean, to get the right statistics and stuff like that and all. And I think that's how it is on here. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna sit there and say, oh yeah, it takes 600 and something spins or that or this is this, whatever like that. And somebody's like, instead of, you know what I mean, attempting to test it out for themselves, they're just going to just believe that. They're going to be like, well, you know what I mean, they're scientists and everything and all. They got the equipment and stuff and all. They know what they're talking about. But instead, I think it's just like you said, just made up bull.
What's your thoughts, Trey Money? This dude amazing, man.
Yeah, I don't. That's yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people follow anything. You know, I don't care what side of any argument people are on, or discussion that people are on. I just don't know how you fall into anything without just second guessing it. I used to get in trouble in school for that type of shit, for having a question, like genuinely want to know something, and half the time teacher can't answer it, or don't want to answer it because then it'll get the kids thinking of something that's off the curriculum and blah blah blah. So I used to get in trouble for that. Staying in trouble. It's called disruptive, but it'll be a true question, and it'll be shit that don't make sense. I've always been a person of logic, and I've always been told how logic is, or questioning logic in general, a different mindset, a different outlook is going against the grain. How it's disruptive. How you know you try to be the class clown. Nah, if you don't know. I understand I'm the student, I understand you the teacher, but we can look it up together so we can figure out what it might be. If you don't know, you don't know. And even at a young age, I used to tell teachers that if you don't know, I know that you're human. It's unfortunate that you not knowing is embarrassing to you, and you don't just see it as a reason to keep looking further or to tap into something that you don't know about. It's sad that that's disruptive, but that's what I've always been taught, that having a different outlook and stuff was, makes people uncomfortable.
They say they spraying chemtrails on people. You tell people that, you believe that crazy stuff, that they explain what's in the sky, what's these trails they leave behind. They come up with all types of stuff, and you got people that argue down for people they don't know. Then later on, you find out, oh, there's things out here called chemtrails, and they spray. It's like people was talking about this 30 years ago, and they was considered weirdos, crazy. Oh, y'all don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, I get it now. Like the ones that's programmed, they gonna fight against everything that people say that's the opposite of the norm. So it's like, yeah, Cal, y'all keep researching. Don't take what these people tell you, man, because you never know, man. It's hard to trust anything. Research, learn from one another, be open to it. A lot of people not open to new information because they feel they know it all already. It's like it's a lot of kids mess up like that. So when they graduate, they think I learned everything. Like, no, you can be 30, 40, 50 years old and you constantly can keep learning and keep growing. But some people cut off their own water because they just feel like, oh, I know it. No, you believe it. You believe in it for long. Like, find some other things to talk about, some other things to actually believe in outside of what they gave you to believe in. It's like that's the part that be getting me. Vicky, what's your thoughts before we move on to this all set thing people keep sending over?
Yeah, I'm just going to have to keep on encouraging people to do their own research, because I really do believe that there is a truth, but we have to research it to find it. I don't think the truth is just going to pop up and be like, here I am. And there's going to be a lot of ignorance around it, so definitely do your own research.
Right.
I definitely agree.
Definitely feel you on that.
I'm not taking nobody calculations. If I need to count something, I know how to count. I know how to measure out my weight on sugar and everything. Even weed, when I was messing with the weed, I know numbers. That's one thing I'm always going to know, and I don't need nobody to tell. It's just how they be finessing on a lot of these drinks and chips. They tell you the weight and stuff on the bag, and you get the bag, you open it, half the chips not in there. Like, nah, you can weigh that stuff out. It don't even weigh what it say. You can actually take the bag back and get more, but a lot of people don't know that. They only know what 64 fluid ounces is. They don't know how many ounces that it take to make a gallon. They don't know that. Just like they had to look or just Google it, and Google will tell them, or NASA tell them, or somebody. I just like I calculate things on my own, man. If they can tell me how they calculated the earth or how they measured the earth, I can do it myself. The same thing they with a rainbow. I can make a rainbow in a house based off the information that's out there. You can do it. But a lot of these things that we can't duplicate and do the math ourselves, I don't be one to hear. If I gotta hear, I gotta put this formula into play. Like, hold on now. That's what 3.14 is, equals pi. That's a pi that they created. Now, every time you do the circumference or radius, if you're going to do half the radius, you got to always use 3.14, because they already told you this is what it is. It could have been 3.15, 3.16. They decided that it's 3.14. And a lot of people don't know it's only 1 through 9. No other number actually exists. It just keep repeating itself. So when you get back to 1, it go 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 4. Then when you get over that number, it go to 2. That 1 changed to 2. Then it go 2, 1, 2, 2. But we just changed it to 20, 30, and all this stuff. But it's only 9 numbers, 1 through 9. That's why 9 is the highest number. People don't understand that. It ain't no such thing as 10. That's 1 and a 0 right beside each other. If you put a dot in the middle, it'd be 1 again. So it's just like we got to know more about it. I don't know too much about this though. I heard the news last night. Offset was shot. He was fighting for his life. I guess him and
Oh
another
shit.
artist, Lord TJ, said, yeah, they was out there fighting for us. I'm gonna share this clip that they sent over, and I'm gonna see what else I can find on it. But goddamn, Offset, they already that takeoff.
They just shot a man. Gun violence. You're in the casino in Hard Rock.
You can do this. Take your arms out.
He's still going. He's still mad. They got this guy detained. Shot a guy. The guy they shot. Oh my god. Holy, taser?
Everyone get moving, please. Clear.
They just shot a man.
Damn. It says new footage shows rappers Offset and Lil TJ begging for help while fighting for their life and being carted off to ambulance trucks after they were shot numerous times after a fight broke out between Offset and Stephon Diggs' crew, often over alleged beef about Cardi B.
Oh my goodness. They sell Stephon Diggs crew. Do they know Stephon from here? He from the city.
Right.
If you got some little YNs from down here, they don't care. You know, they would shoot anywhere, anytime, any place. See what the news talking about, but Mike was security.
Affordable credit helps us make ends meet. Now the Durbin Marshall credit card mandates could hurt our families. Secure transactions, fraud prevention, access to credit, all at risk. That's why America's credit unions opposes the Durbin Marshall
The number
mandates.
say Cardi B sacrificed, Offset or whatever. If something happened to him.
Let's see what the news say about this.
Rapper Offset is in the hospital this morning after being shot outside the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. CBS News Miami's Morgan Viners, your reporter in Hollywood this morning at Memorial Regional Hospital, where Offset is being treated.
Still some big questions this morning, like what led up to the shooting. And so far, police have not identified the two people they have detained. We are working to learn their identities this morning. So let's get you right to the video that we do have that was posted overnight on Only in Dade, where you can see the rapper Offset walking around the casino just moments before he is shot in the valet area. Then you can see video where a man is lying on the ground while another is being pulled away by a police officer. The Seminole County Police tell us they are aware of an incident that occurred at the valet area after 7 Monday night. A representative for Offset confirmed that he is being treated at a hospital. Offset, who is part of the rap group Migos, was previously married to rapper Cardi B. They share 3 children together. While Seminole police did not say any names, they did say the person injured was taken here to Memorial Regional Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And again, this morning, we are working to learn about the 2 people police have detained. We will let you know as soon as we get any updates. For now in Hollywood, Morgan Reiner, CBS News.
Cardi B.
Cardi. I'm happy.
Still got people fighting. I thought she wasn't with Stephon. She just like she not with Offset. So y'all still got. She got something was bombed and still had y'all dudes beefing and getting into it. There ain't no reason he need to be getting shot over no Cardi B. He not wearing no more. Neither one of them. Neither side. So
amazing. Venus, what y'all be doing to these men out here? What be making these men go crazy like this?
I can't speak on Cardi. I know things, but I ain't doing it on purpose.
Because I'm trying to understand.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't. I mean, I try not to pay attention to all this stuff because it gets. And next thing you know, I spent a long time with that blue face and her name there. I spent like 2 years of my life just box each other. I said I had to draw
Krishan and
a line,
Blueface.
so I don't really get too much business, but I that got babies by Cardi B, so I'm trying to figure out why anybody would want any of their children to have to about having their siblings sad did something to them, you know. So that's where I'm at with it. But outsider looking in, I try to mind my business when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Smart girl.
I ain't mad at it.
Cardi got that walk.
That walk.
You got that
fighting still. They still fighting. They getting shot over it.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Hey, some rappers, they rap about things with no proof. Cardi just showed proof.
Yeah, for real. Like, it
She
don't
said,
matter
I
whether
got-
she clean or not. They still fighting over it. Whether she
Exactly.
cook or not, they still fighting over it. That's tough though. Y'all got too much money to be doing all that shit. That's what's wrong. To have regular people problems.
I'm
Right.
like, no, I hope Steph ain't had nothing to do with that. They hope they just speculate, man. And it's like, come on, dog. Like, what the world y'all got going on? All said, like, why you slipping like that? They get that comfortable, like, you still a celebrity, man. Like, somebody can just get up on you that easy. You know, like, what type of establishment y'all in with people carrying around guns? And did the shooter get away? I'm just like, I seen the officer grab one dude, but he was there trying to help, and they grabbed him off him. But I'm like, how these dudes always get away? It'd be like they got cameras everywhere, and they be like, yeah, suspects still on the loose. I'd be like, hold on now. When I hear that type shit, I'd be like, nigga, that sound like police.
Somebody
Only the
help him
police
out.
can get away from the police. You know, that's how I feel.
Yep. But if
Back
if
with
something
the
bad,
thing.
if something bad, if something bad does happen, and and Quavo blows up, you're going to hear Quavo sacrificed him.
Him on Cardi B. You know you can get. I hope he alright though, man. Takeoff was enough, you know. That was too much already. Then had to deal with that. Okay. It's time to relocate. But I'm with Biggie. That'd be a bad look for any of them, you know, because they both got a kid with Cardi or just Offset.
They both do, yeah.
Yeah,
They got they got Cardi. How many kids Cardi got?
She got like 4 or 5. She got Wave, she got Blossom, she got the 4th. So it might be 4. Culture.
I think it is 4.
Culture was the first one. Wave, Blossom. I feel like there's another one.
You said 3 were Offset, so I'm like,
Yeah, the 3 with Offset, and then she had one with Steph. That's 4. I think.
Okay,
so 4.
Yeah, so yeah.
Jeez, I ain't know her and Offset had that many. I just thought they had one kid this whole time.
Exactly. I didn't know all that either. It's
nah, he's popping them things. That's why that album took so goddamn long.
He out there joint kirking out,
He
boy.
popping every other year.
Ow, he ain't even pull out.
Nope.
Time.
Bougie, that walk.
That walk.
Yeah,
and she ain't for real. Then bam, here comes 4.
Yep, then they them 3 of them.
Well, it's time. Let's get into it, Dave. You have been in a situation, dude want to hurt you over a girl or threaten your life when it came to dealing with a woman? You know, did you ever deal with that situation? Yeah. With somebody. Oh, y'all on. Yeah, I remember some of this.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing because I'm
this
I should
real
have
life.
I should have been out of here a long time ago.
Damn.
How do you curry that situation, Dave? And would that be something you can see you dealing with again, or you avoid those?
You mean plural situations?
God damn.
It strikes you out. Stop fucking around. Right.
Out here.
Yes. Yep. One with Oscar and some kind of Mexican gang. He thought I was messing with his ex Teresa or whatever like that. No, he got his boys gang or whatever like that after me or whatever like that. And the crazy thing is, I remember I was walking on the street wherever like that. No, and it was a car like packed of them, right? But it was a van with just two. And I remember the whole time thinking, now why didn't they just get in the van? You know what I mean? But and it was a chick that I used to mess with, and I wasn't even interested in her or whatever, but just because he made threats, he made threats to me. I was working at KFC, and he went through drive-through, and I already heard that, you know what I mean, that he was talking about me, but I see my boy Dave or whatever like that. I said, "What's up, Dave?" And his name was Jamaican Chris. He was sitting in the car or whatever. I said, "What's up, Dave?" And he said, "Hey, what's up?" And then the Jamaican Chris, he was like, "You," and running his mouth. He said, "Watch out for the streets. This, and this." And I was like, "Okay, what's up? Hey, what's up, Dave?" Or whatever like that. No, but yeah, him and some from the Jamaican camp, you know what I mean, was after me, whatever, no, over Monica, because I was over there a few times.
Rubbing your hands together, looking like you doing wrong shit.
I was bad. I was bad back in the day. I'm not even.
They was freaked out. Vicky, how many of them you had fighting out there? I know you probably had a few brawling.
I mean, it's been a good while since I had anybody fighting over me, but there was a gentleman who reminded me the other day that he threw himself into the middle of a fight that began because a gentleman just wanted me to remind him that I knew his name. I was like, "Dude, I know your name." He was like, "Say it." I'm like, "I'm just out here trying to have a good time. I don't understand what that has to do with it." He wasn't even with us. And there was like a whole street brawl. Like literally nobody really knew what was going on, including myself. All I was like, "Dude, leave me alone. I know your name and that should be enough." And he had a girlfriend looking at me crazy. I had a friend looking at his girlfriend crazy. Next thing you know, it's an all-out street fight. I had nothing to do with it. I was just out there trying to have a good time, and dude just he was on some fanboy stuff. I don't know what was wrong with him that day, but he apologized a few days later when he realized that he caused the whole street brawl trying to get me to tell somebody that I knew his name.
Lord,
I don't know. Some people get way in the head. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
Golly.
Did you know his name?
Yeah, I knew his name.
Why you couldn't just say his name?
Because he wasn't that important. I wasn't even there for him.
And
plus, I was kind of high. I wasn't trying to worry about, remembering people's names. I might not have remembered it in the moment. I did remember it, but I was already done with him following me around, telling me to tell him. It was just corny. I just needed to get away from it because I was trying to have a good time. I went out to have a good time. I made myself look nice so I could have a good time, and not for him to approach me and have me reminding people that I once knew his name and I still do. I mean, where does that equal a good time for me?
Right.
Yeah, it must used to be a turn on. He just want to hear you say his name. He got hit.
Oh, shit.
Venus said he's not Destiny Child.
I know Trey probably done beat some ass out here. Trey was out there, meet me at the motherfucker.
People swear that I'm always trying to fake gay so I can get with their girl and all that shit. Because, most women like tall dudes anyway by default. So I'm going to attract your attention by default, and us laughing and geeking. And you see some big nigga like talking to your girl and she geeked up and laughing and shit. You ain't going to like that. I should Cecil, one of them. I wish he done slid through on the show today so I could point this shit out. When we talking about it, he's thinking that I wanted his baby mama and all that shit. Cause his baby, I'm cool with everybody, but what y'all laughing about, bruh? Nothing. bro, we don't ain't nobody trying to get, bro, ain't nobody trying to get her or not like that. But it's always some type of situation where, especially if it's a coworker or something like that. I had Lacey, this girl when I was working at McDonald's overnight. Lacey, her dude just swore I was trying to get her and used to be sitting out there when the time we come out because we work overnight and shit. The time we come out, take a break and everything, he used to just be posted up or around just to see and if I'm gonna try to sneak some pussy from her, some shit like that. I ain't what the fuck I'm a fake gay for? Who the fuck fakes gay to get some
Might
some
be some
pussy?
niggas,
Like I'm not
they
about to, you
laughing
know.
too hard. They laughing too hard. You might just fade that
Cause you
road.
think I'm about to fake
No,
game like
I
niggas don't, you know.
I never fake the game, fake gay the game.
Nah, they laugh.
But I heard of people doing that though.
But I've seen scenarios where niggas have fake gay, like you was just her homegirl and shit. You just crushed her upstairs about 20 minutes ago. I have seen shit like that, but that ain't this. That's my thing. That ain't this. I ain't about to fake gay for
I
no,
just be like,
you know.
if somebody fake something, don't that make them that? You know,
Right.
it is
Right.
like if you fake gay nigga for 30 minutes, you was gay for 30 minutes. Then nigga, you used to be gay. It's
You
just like
still made the cut.
you see niggas that fake gangster. You know, you like, oh, he fake.
Yeah.
You know them niggas. But the people
Yeah.
that he betraying it to, they don't know that. You know, he might get into it. You gotta be a gangster for real now, nigga. Like somebody called your bluff. You know, so it's just like I don't know. I couldn't even play like that. Like I don't never want no girl thinking I'm,
Anybody about the
you
fake
know, just
game
to
for
get
no
some
shit.
pussy. Like hell nah. You know, but
bruh. This
hey,
ain't
when you
that.
see some of these girls that these faggots be with, nigga, it makes sense why they play gay though. You like, god damn, like girl got no her boyfriend got no idea. That's just my homeboy. They laughing too hard. He did this shit, man.
Not you out there faking game.
Biggie had any.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. One time I had a bet with a homegirl. She was like, "He's gay." I was like, "No, the hell he ain't." He said, "Yes, he is. He's so gay." Because she's bet, and I was like, "All right, he's not gay." So I gave somebody some off the pretense I was trying to prove somebody wasn't gay. Enjoyed it very much. Matter of fact, came back many times. But I think like down the road, I found out he might have had some. He might have had an undertone because the last time. Anyway. What I'm saying is, it's a workable ploy if you get a person naive enough or willing to take a bet, you know, to test the system. That's what I was doing, was testing the
Shoot,
system.
a lot of women on here take bets. Join the club.
Don't let Venus, you're gonna have to tell us about that last time on Friday or something.
Or something. Okay.
Or something. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't nobody about to fake though, man.
Nah, we gonna get on it though. Tomorrow, y'all know Wellness Wednesday. It's gonna be a good show tomorrow. Hopefully, y'all eat before y'all watch the show. Or just wait after, because sometimes we talk about certain things you should stay away from, and Funny Man might be on the screen eating. You know, you know. But
drinking a big ass gallon of Arizona tea and shit, like on a wellness day. Hold it off camera, lean off camera and drink the shit. Then get back on it when you're done.
I didn't know. Is anything wrong with it? I didn't know anything was wrong with it.
All that goddamn sugar in there, Stanley. That's the first thing I'm thinking about.
Flavor. Okay.
Oh yeah, all that shit. Yeah, whatever like that and all that shit in the back of the bottle. Don't discover it now. Don't do it now. Too late. Put it down. Don't tell us. Oh yeah. Nah.
Tomorrow, that's what we're gonna do. Tomorrow. Hold up, pause. Tomorrow, we're gonna bring up some of the snacks we eat on a regular, and we're gonna see how healthy it is for us. And we're gonna try to see if we can help each other to get off those certain things. So make sure it's something that you crave a lot and you want to get it, get rid of it. Don't bring something you can't get rid of and you're gonna be eating it anyway.
Sneaking and geeking and shit in the pantry.
One thing at a time. You ain't gotta knock everything out. You want to get rid of some dairy products. Don't just knock it all out at one time. Just little things here and there, replace them with something healthy. But we're gonna talk more about it tomorrow. Venus, we're gonna start with you. Give us some good energy before we get up out of here.
so many things that I could reflect upon today. But I guess what I'm really taking away from today is there's a whole world full of ignorance out there. Do your own research and have the right answers so that you can come with us, share them with us, because we want to learn too. Have a great day.
Man. Funny man.
Oh my God, she done took it. I was gonna say the same thing.
You always say that.
Oh, you always talking about somebody gonna
I
say
was,
the same thing.
I was just about to say.
I'm going to him first. I'm going to
Yeah,
him
just so you can't say that.
I said, wow. I said she done.
Did you talk to him? No.
Do your own research. That's all you got for him. Free money. What about you, bro?
I would just say, don't run away from conversation. God damn, like whatever the reason is, I don't care if the signal bad, your phone died. I don't give a fuck if you gotta answer a phone call and get back or whatever. I just hear conversations and see conversations on all these platforms and stuff, and people just you don't have to agree with something. You don't have to fall in line. I don't expect nobody to be swayed or anything like that, but be open to conversation. It seems like in this lifetime, so much gets blocked because people just can't hear the other side or whatever. So I just don't understand how it's if we about love and pushing people forward, lifting people up and everything. Let's give everybody a platform, give everybody the respect to speak their piece.
Yeah, I like that. Hey. Get back to the order. Hey. Oh, you forgot. You ready for the camera.
We want this too.
That's it.
Bye.
Have a good
day. He know how to leave some good energy for me.
Happy Easter.
With your eggs. You know you got them eggs. Where them eggs at? Got the candy in the egg. Appreciate y'all tapping in. And yeah, those are the type of conversations we need to have on this show. It's like, and the only way to have these conversations, we gotta have the information to back it up. And even if we don't, you can just, hey, Maul, look it up for me. Hey, pull this stuff for me, and I pull it up because it can be something I can learn. Don't get frustrated because you can't get out. But that's just time. That come with time when you get used to having these conversations. You get better at them. I just want to be an open platform so round earth. Everybody can come on here, but everybody gonna make their point on why they believe what they believe. Everybody gonna have questions on why you believe that, and then if they got a question, you gotta give them an answer on why you believe that. This is why I believe that. These are the calculations, this and that. I understand the calculation. That's why the circumference of a circle is 3.1416. But somebody gave us that number. That's what I just want to open people's eyes to. That how they measured the earth and determined it was round. They waited to, it was based on like an eclipse, and they measured the shadow. But I'm like, what did they measure it with? How did you measure it? Because whatever they did then, if he was able to do that, whatever technology he had back then, we should be able to do it now. We should be able to measure it every goddamn year ourselves. It should be a science project in school. But it's not, so that's what I be wanting to open people's eyes to, the question the things that we believe in. I don't just believe, the earth was flat. I question why they believed it was flat before then. What made them come up with this idea or this theory? It was maybe because they kept trying to get the hell up out of here and they realized they couldn't, so it's just theory. So that's what we gotta remember. The round earth theory is a flat earth theory, but for some reason round earth thinks days is real. It's like, no, it's still a theory. Nobody actually know, and it's a good theory. It makes sense when you give it calculations. When you say this is the formula, everything makes sense. But when you're not giving that formula, it don't. So that's all I just want people to look into, the things that we talk about. And it ain't really a debate.
Oh, good.
A lot of people had these discussions.
All right, y'all. It's flyer time. When y'all see that pop up, that means we about to roll with it. This is Friday Night's Laugh on April 17th. Doors for this event going to open up at 7 p.m. The event time starts at 8. I want to give a shout out to Jessica Schultz and DJ Blaze for being on the ones and twos. I guess, well, Jessica, she's on the mic in terms of singing and entertainment. DJ Blaze is the one on the ones and twos, but they are reoccurring to this event space. So shout out to David Funnyman Green for continuing to use and utilize the space, because I think this is something, I love the Crab Queen. Shout out to Crab Queen in terms of menu items, seafood, steak and cheese, fried wings, all of that. I loved her energy, loved her service. Shout out to the comedians on the roster. You got Kool-Aid, Chad Beadle, you got Charlie Mack, Funnyman Green, the man over there with the green screen, as well as Jimmy Hayes Jr. This is a $25 at the door fee, $20 in advance, to save that $5 if you can, to put it towards that BOYB title that you see in the middle. But this is at 249 Virginia Avenue, Cumberland, Maryland. As you can see, the Crab Queen, this is the extension of David Funnyman Green. This is his sister right here, the queen that runs the kitchen. Love to see the service, love the energy, love the service. I enjoyed the food. She runs on good laughs, good drinks, and good food. All right, this is Let's Get Ready to Funny, family-friendly comedy show and community interactions. They're featuring the DC Heart Unit, voter registration info, mayor and city council candidate form information as well will be available. They're going to be mixing a bunch of comedians. Shout out to Eric Harley. Shout out to Corey Chris, Ronald B.C. Harris. The host of this event, Philip Page. You can reach out to him for information regarding this event, as well as some of his community activism type of entities and movements. This is on April 25th, obviously, of this year, from 12 to 4 p.m. So you got 4 hours of entertainment, 4 hours of laughter, 4 hours of action. So somewhere in that time frame, I'm sure you will catch an hour or two, if not the whole show, to see them. You got a great lineup here. Sandy Bernstein, Miss Chocolate, Althea McFarland, Jamon Darnell. This is at 2Mac Barbershop, 6307 Georgia Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C., 20011 for the zip code. Shout out to y'all. All right, y'all, this is a pre-Mother's Day Your Mama So Crazy comedy show and after party. Those that have been tapped in, see there's a slight little change in the roster, but you still got some of the same people for the most part. You got our very own Althea McFarland, you got Xavier Morgan, you got the Gwen Factor, and Susan the Duchess. This is at the this is at the Downtown Cultural Arts Center at 401 North Howard Street in Baltimore, Maryland. Doors to this event open up at 7. Comedy show starts from 8. It lasts till 10, and those that can't hang past that time, we will be there. So I know we'll be able to hang, or we have to hang because we'll be on the job. But anyway, 10 p.m. after party is definitely going to be jam-packed with this roster. You got DJ B-Band, DJ Smooth, and DJ Dark. If you need information from them, it's listed down below in purple. They also want to advertise their cash bar, their vendors, and their food selection, as well as their 50-50 raffle. This will be hosted by Theo Boss Dutch. $40 for the early tickets, $50 at the door. All right, y'all. This is at Terminal 8 Lounge. This is Love and Happiness Spring Comedy Show. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Althea. She's not on the screen at the moment, but I'm always going to give her some type of shout out or something anyway. This is her event. This is a McFarland Entertainment presentation. So you got a couple people on the roster. Our feature, Miss Mimi Manning. You got special guest Gerald Brown, as well as special guest Jawan Cap. It will be hosted by the Gwen Factor. And like I said, it'll be headlined by Althea McFarland. The only thing we ask is that you be 21 years and up. Be ready to have fun and be ready to have a ball. Doors open at 7. Showtime starts at 8. It's on May 23rd. It will be, we'll have DJ Sly Tie on the ones and twos, the reason for this morning Max Show music. You can scan the QR code in the left corner to take you straight to Eventbrite, as well as reaching out to anybody you see on the flyer, including the Morning Magazine. Again, this is at Terminal 8 Bar and Lounge at 2109 Abbott Ferry Road. This is in Raleigh, North Carolina. Get your ticket.
So y'all get y'all tickets. We'll be back tomorrow, Wellness Wednesday, man. Lady, you can go to sleep, brother. Appreciate you, Venus, for coming on. Hopefully we see you tomorrow. I seen your message.
I'm seeing your direct message in the private chat.
Yeah, on to you. So we can see that link early. You ain't gotta wait on. Yeah, definitely welcome.
Let's add you to the part of the list. You ain't gotta wait on David.
Yeah, I'm gonna add you now.
And don't say that you was waiting for your turn or none of that shit. You just woke up. on the screen. Don't make me roll it back.
Head out, girl, y'all. And message you too. It's Marley. We full of steel. You know, we still waiting on that request still. You gotta accept that request. It's between y'all add on Facebook. Stop down with them.
Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
All right, y'all. Wellness